Yep. All right, we are live. Welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. My name is Ethan Van Sciver. I'm Ethan Van Sciver. Hi. Hello. All right, let me get set up here. Let me get going. Let me get going. Today was a big day. Today was a moving day. Today was a day when I moved everything. I'm down in the basement now. We're setting up my studio down in the basement so I can bang on the piano all night if I want to. I can record loudly. I don't have to worry about whispering if I don't want to, but this is still my tone of voice. I still keep my voice at a level, an even keel that suggests that I'm calm and rational and persuasive. We want to be persuasive. That's what's important in marketing a comic book or marketing a point of view. It's persuasion. Uh, Let me see. Oh, this looks terrible. That looks absolutely terrible. Let me get this out of the way here. So, I mean, this is going to be a thing. We're going to be moving stuff around and trying to get reoriented. Do I sound okay? Can you guys hear me all right? Yes. Oh my God, it's so awesome. It is so awesome. The frog cape. I don't have everything down here. I just have about half of my things down. I'll just show you real quick the situation. So, so I've got my Psycho 2 poster here. I got my Migos up. I got my beautiful Marilyn Monroe calendar and my Marilyn Monroe poster. All of my DVDs. I have access to all of my DVDs. Now, I don't have my TV here yet. I don't have cable. I'm going to get killer Wi-Fi down here Monday. I'm going to have the a cable company come and just hook up a Wi-Fi, the Kachoka horse. I got my Cyberfrog here. I got my talking Yoda. Over there is my workout equipment. Should I stop and decide that I want to take a run or lift some weights, I can do that here. Look at here. Oh, yes. All my musical equipment. Now we're gonna have painters come next. I can't live without my Elvis, Sweetgo, Honeymooners, Sopranos, Twin Peaks, and David Lynch, and then Twilight Zone and Marx Brothers. Like those things, I can't do without those. So they have to be close to me at all times. Nope, no bar here. Yeah, there is a monster right over here. Oh, Tico is here. Tico is here. There she is. I did bring her down. I'm not going to leave her out right now. She's right next to Marilyn Monroe. I mean, right next to Betty Grable, and she's right next to Lauren Bacall. So you can see Tico and Lauren Bacall. There's not a lot of difference between the two of them. They're both beautiful. They're both beautiful. So I got to clean this up. I do have a foosball table over there. It's got some junk on it. There's an old key. I'm gonna have to. I want a yard sale. I'm gonna get a yard sale and just clean this out, paint this up, and just make this just a rock and roll studio. Andrew and I were talking about this, and she's just like, "Look, you need to be able to broadcast in the middle of the night." Uh, well hung and dunk. Thanks for $2. Andrea, thumbs, are we right? Well, you may have missed it. Andrea already gave everyone the thumb. She already did that. She already showed her thumbs. You may. I mean, you can look back and maybe you can find the image of the thumbs. Cyberfrog shirts. Good question. The Cyberfrog shirts are here. They're done. You can order the shirts, and not only that. Hold on a second. Let's get. I'm gonna get the links to everything that we need. All right. How do I do this? Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-da. I'm telling you, this studio is gonna rock. I might get two more iPads. I might go get two more iPads. And you guys, you guys can totally imagine a wall of six iPads. Just picture that. That is so awesome. All right, so we got that there. I'm gonna get all the links ready. I want to be prepared. I want to be prepared to just keep this chat rocking. No, it's 77%. 77% decline, guys. There's every reason to celebrate and to laugh. Why are you saying what the hell for? What do you mean what the hell for? I love iPads. Yeah. Oh, you guys hate Apple? Okay. I think that's good. You know what? I have to reposition the phone holder here, my camera holder, to make sure that it's aimed properly at my main iPad. Again, we're rebuilding my studio here. We're setting things up. Want to make sure that everything is acceptable. We're gonna make lots of videos down here, probably more than ever. And definitely, Andrea sat down with me and we looked at my schedule. And it's like, look, you gotta get drawing. You gotta fucking draw. And I said, I gotta fucking draw. She said, you gotta fucking draw. And I went, oh my God. We both edited our curses though. So don't worry about that. I mean, we do edit our curses. We don't want to actually say the curse word. All right, let's see. Cyberfrog shirts. Oh my gosh, the best thing about the Cyberfrog shirts. Hold on a second, let's get this link. For the first time, we are now offering Cyberfrog shirts. Oh, and I'll show you too. I'll show you while I'm giving you the link. Oh, my Twitter. Twitter is crazy right now. A lot of haters. A lot of haters doing what haters do. And you know what haters do? They hate. But, you know, I mean, this is the thing. I guess I'll just I'll make a big bed of my $115,000 for a single comic book, and I'll just lay in it and cry. I'll cry about the haters. Tweets. Where in that? Oh yeah. Okay, so let's look at this. Boom. Cyberfrog t-shirt all ready to go. Let me get it in the chat. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Woof. We're skipping through. Going real fast here. Here's the link. Here's the link. Cyberfrog t-shirt. Guess what? It comes in white, it comes in navy blue, or you can get it in black. I totally asked Crypto Fashion. I want a navy blue, I want a black, I want a white option. So you guys, they come in all the sizes, small to 5XL. Everything that you need right here. You can just go ahead and choose whatever color you want. I'm gonna push him a little bit more to be able to make. I mean, look how good that looks. That is styling right there. I love it in navy blue. I love navy blue shirts. They bring out my eyes, my beautiful eyes. These people who say that I'm a narcissist, well, they haven't seen my eyes. No Kekistani green. Well, I mean, look, I'll ask. But yeah, look, you got blue, white. Andrea said she wants white. You know, she's like, why doesn't this shirt looks like it should be on white? Yeah. It does. It looks really, really cool. So okay, let me put the link again in here. Boom. Please do buy a t-shirt. Please buy a t-shirt. Please buy a t-shirt. Please buy a t-shirt. Choose any color that you want. Support the channel. Support Cyberfrog. Does it come in red? It doesn't come in red yet, but I can ask. If you guys have a request that seems reasonable, I can. What are the soy pads? Oh, the iPad. Why do you guys not like iPads? You don't like the iPads? Yeah, look, I like white too. I think white looks good as long as you can keep it clean. Personally, out of all of these, I am going to be getting about 3 of the blue ones myself, just so that I have, I have a fresh one to wear all the time. I love the navy blue. We can try to get green. I mean, the guy Mark Maz, who actually did the original Cyberfrog book design work. I've got him back. He redid the logo, which I love him for. I was like, where is the original Cyberfrog logo? And he said, I don't have it. It's gone, but I can rebuild it. And he rebuilt it, but he made it angrier. The letters are more slanty, and they're just, I don't know, they look cooler and crazier. He is the guy who put this shirt together. And when he put it together, he just placed it against a navy green, and it did look good. Maybe we'll do that. Crypto Fashion, they're so great. I mean, they're just right on the ball. I ask them to hate. What do you hate? Oh, by the way, I need some help. We got to get this. Let me get this going. We got to get the Indiegogo moving. I had to move things today all day long. I'm moving my furniture down the stairs. By the way, my massive desk, to get it down to the basement was not easy. And my son isn't here. This is just too big for one person to handle. So I had to get Andrea to help me, and that was like not great. I was able to get the top of the table, which is the heavy part, down by myself, but the big bulky like legs, we had to do that together. And then Andrea went out and Andrea is a new Van Skyver. I mean, she just became a Van Skyver, so she's pretty excited about being a Van Skyver. One fact about my family is that in about, the late 1800s, all the way through like 1990 or 1960 or so, there was a company called Van Skyver Furniture, JB Van Skyver Company. And they were right here in New Jersey. They were my cousins. And they were a big furniture manufacturer. They made really good quality stuff, and they went out of business. But their furniture is still pretty much prized and collectible. Andrea has started to do research. She started to do antiquing, and she's trying to fill the house with all like Van Sciver furniture. So she found a beautiful like mahogany Van Sciver dining room table, and it was in somebody's garage, and they wanted $57 for it. And I honestly, she was going nuts over this table. She wanted this table so bad. She's like, it's $57. So we'll just have to rent a U-Haul truck. That's $20. And so today was all about getting that table. The U-Haul ended up costing us about $100 because they weren't there to to let us pick up the table when we were supposed to be. It was a big hassle, a big plastic hassle, as they said in the 60s. But anyway, we ended up spending $100 on the table, 57 or no, $100 on the truck, $57 on the table. She's up there right now cleaning it and everything, and she is glowing. She is so excited. No, I got a U-Haul truck. I mean, the last time that she found Van Sciver furniture, I had to rent a U-Haul truck and then go out and get it. We try to, bring it. She looks at the antique sites and the yard sale sites, so she wants to just fill the house with Van Sciver, which is really really cool. She's like proud to be a Van Sciver and wants to have that around. Um, yeah, let me give you. Let's put the links in again. Are you guys buying shirts or are you not going to buy shirts? I'm going to put the links in, hoping that you do. I want everybody to wear Cyberfrog shirts. It really bothers these people. You know what? It's like it really bothers these SJWs. Like they're really angry about this whole thing, and it's very funny. Like I've had two friends, two very good friends, who I don't know, ever since I got remarried and everything, and I just kind of fell out with them a little bit. Two of those friends are psychotic, trying to start trouble. One of them's like, if Ethan doesn't, Moose Bauman, we're talking about Moose Bauman. He goes, hey, if Ethan doesn't remove that video he made about me in response to him talking trash, I kind of told the story of Moose. He's like, I'm going to tell an embarrassing story about why he can't get work at Marvel anymore. And it isn't because of Comicsgate. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm not gonna remove the video. So tell your story. You guys want to hear the embarrassing story of why Moose thinks I can't get work at Marvel Comics anymore, or no? The voicemail is something different. We can talk. The voicemail is me when Moose spurged out because he found out I'd hired Kyle and said, "You're only supposed to be hiring me." And I was like, "You're too slow. I need to get this stuff quicker." And Kyle's really good. And I left him a voicemail. He threw a fit, and I said, "Look, maybe it was insensitive of me not to." This guy's 60 years old or something. I got to tell him that. I got to tell another man I'm sorry for being insensitive. What the hell? The soy is crazy. The soy. There's soy left and right. We got to put a stop to it. I don't want to cater to people's soy anymore. But it's like part of being in comics is just it is catering to soy. Let's see. Let's see. EVS, if you've covered this, then please ignore. Thank you, Tim Evans, for $5. Have you gotten any feedback from DC or industry friends on the Cyberfrog phenomenon? Dan DiDio and Larry Gannam from DC Comics are super excited. They did kind of click and kind of subtly reach out to me to let me know that this is pretty great. Now, Dan DiDio is a big Cyberfrog fan. He was his job before DC Comics, believe it or not, was to work on the animated Cyberfrog cartoon back in 1997. That's where we first met. Dan DiDio and I first met at Mainframe Animation. He sat me down. He told me about their plans to do the animated show for Cyberfrog. And so, when Dan and I were talking, I was working. I just said, this is probably I'm going to take a little break for a couple of years and do Cyberfrog. He's like, I love Cyberfrog, and I was like, I know. So it was pretty cute. I put up the Cyberfrog image when I first announced it, or when I first got it colored. I put it up on my Facebook page, and Dan DiDio clicked like on it, and I was like, "Oh, thanks, sir." So yeah, DC's cool about this. They like it, and it's like if when I thought about driving around, I'm like, wouldn't it be cool to have DC publish this? And I was like, no, maybe not. It wouldn't be that cool. I would rather keep all of this money if I can. Andrew's like, we're doing this all ourselves. We're going to publish it ourselves. We're going to, mail it ourselves. We're going to do all this work. We're going to keep all the money. And I was like, great, let's do it. All right. So, the Moose is going to OD on soy. So, the story about Marvel Comics. Do you guys want to hear it or no? Is it stupid? Let me see. Yeah, good on Andrew cracking the whip on you, EVS. Yeah, we're going to do this. We can do it all ourselves. She's just like, this is going to be our little business. We can do it. Okay, we got 1,153 people watching right now. Okay, here's what happened. So it's 2010, and I had just finished Flash Rebirth with Jeff Johns. And to be honest with you, I was unhappy with the way Flash Rebirth ended. We were on issue 5, and Jeff called me up, and Jeff was working on Blackest Night at the same time. Blackest Night was a story that I had created with him, and I was kind of sad to see Blackest Night after I designed all the characters, I designed all the lanterns, everything. I was sad to see everyone else participating in Blackest Night except for me. Now, call me childish, call me jealous. I They were my characters. It was my idea. Watching everyone else draw it while I chose to draw Flash Rebirth instead, and it was my decision, but DC kind of said, "Hey, you've got to do one or the other." And I said, well, I'm going to choose to do Flash Rebirth because I want to be the guy who brings back Barry Allen and Hal Jordan. One guy's going to get to do that. Oh, by the way, guys, while we're talking about this, please do subscribe. Not subscribe. Please do back my Cyberfrog Indiegogo. I'm going to look at that while we're doing this. We'll get back to Star Wars and the 77% decline, which is just so goddamn it. Excuse my language, so embarrassing. But look at where we're at right now. We're at $115,000, 300 and 320. That's pretty dynamite. I would like to get to 120. I'd like to get to 120. So if you guys can help, that would be really, really cool. I just think that would be a good way to end the day. Oh, we did. We just made a little jump. Thank you guys. Whoever's pledging right now, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah. Okay. So I was like, I'd finished Flash Rebirth. We were on issue number 5, and Jeff calls me up, and he'd been working so hard on Blackest Night. He said, I don't know how this ends. I don't know how the book ends. And I said, what the hell? And so Jeff and I had to kind of write the ending to Flash Rebirth. I hadn't written anything, but he wanted to be talked through it because he just kind of lost his place or something. And after that, I was mad. I was just like, all right, I got to take a break from this. Maybe I need to go work for Marvel Comics. So I called up. My contract was about to end. Every time my contract ends, it's like I consider doing something else, and I just end up kind of staying at DC Comics. I'm not mad. Who says I'm mad? I'm not mad at all. I'm calm. I'm just telling a story. Okay. Am I talking too aggressively? Booker T, thanks, baby. Yeah, I am looking pretty jacked. I'm looking good. And you are too. You are too, Booker T. No, all right. I sound all right? Or no? What the hell are you guys talking about? Will Soilo reach 300 million? Probably not. Probably not. Okay. So I called up DC Comics, and I called up Bendis, or I reached out to Brian Michael Bendis, and I said, hey, listen, last time I worked at Marvel, I had a kind of bad experience. That bad experience is chronicled, by the way. It's chronicled in 4 videos that I did called Marvel Comics Days, part 1 through 4. You can go back and listen to those videos and understand why working at Marvel was kind of a trial, and what happened. But I reached out to Bendis. I said, I might want to come back over now. It's been a few years. It's been 7 years. And maybe I'll come over. I have this idea. And the idea that I had was called Cursed. And have you guys seen Cursed? Have you seen the trailer for Cursed? Cursed was going to be this thing where, all of the Marvel superheroes take on the Ghost Rider curse. And in order to fight evil angels. So they were going to kind of pledge themselves to the devil in order to fight, God or some kind of weird, I don't know what it was. Who knows? But it would have been kind of inside out and crazy. And it was called Curse. And it was important to me that we do it, that we do this. I didn't want to just come over there and end up being, just a fill-in guy on Avengers, which is what I was afraid was going to happen. Like I'd come over there and I would be sitting there kind of doing fill-in bits on the Avengers, wasting my time and not really producing anything of value. So Yeah, what is this? Oh, here it is. This is Cursed. You want to see Cursed? Let me give you this. This is great. I love being down here because I can do all kinds of cool stuff. And ooh, that's heavy. What? It really sunk my battleship there. Let's turn the volume up on this. All right, so this was my idea. This is what it was going to be. There's me. It's not filthy at all. Okay, so that was Cursed. Now, what it was going to be was, Marvel superheroes taking on Ghost Rider, or Ghost Rider's Curse. So it would have been like, Wolverine, Flaming Skull. It would have been cool. Would have been cool as hell. I would have redesigned the whole Marvel universe to look like Ghost Riders. No motorcycles. That's stupid. Just flaming skeletal demons. All right, it would have been badass, and it would have made for good toys. But anyway, that's what I wanted to do with Bendis. And I said, hey, so can I come in under your wing and basically, as long as I know that, like, if you and I are working together, like, these guys won't mess around with me the way that they did when I was working alone with Grant Morrison. And he said, oh, yeah, 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 definitely. Now, at the same time that this was going on, our friend Dave Finch was leaving Marvel to come work for DC. Now, DC was loving it. They were absolutely loving having Dave Finch come over to DC from Marvel. They were talking him through it and everything. It was just really cool. And I was about to leave from only working at DC for a long time, and uh, you know. Basically, I said, "Well, Bendis, call me up. Let's talk about the project and that we'll do together." Bendis said, "Yeah, I'm in New York right now. When I get home to Portland, I will call you on Monday." And I said, "Oh, okay, yeah, great." Uh, so anyway, while this is all going on, Marvel Comics, David Bogart at Marvel Comics sent me a contract, and let me tell you something. It was a killer contract. It had a $60,000 signing bonus, and it was completely and totally awesome. So just for signing the contract, I was going to get $60,000. I was going to get a little bit more money per page than I was getting at DC Comics, but I was scared. I was actually kind of scared to go work for Marvel. My experience there sucked. It sucked. Anyway, I waited for Bendis to call. He didn't call. Marvel sent over the contract. They were like, sign the contract. I was like, I'm not signing the contract until I talk to Bendis and we talk about what kind of project that we're going to do together. That is important. I need to agree to the project. It can't just be some junk. It has to be something that I want to do. We jumped up a little bit again. Thank you very much. Bendis didn't call me for a month. Now, because Bendis didn't call me. He said he was going to call. He didn't call. He didn't call for 4 weeks. When Marvel was saying, hey, we need you to sign this. We need you to sign this. I'm like, not until Bendis calls. Bendis didn't call. So what ended up happening was somebody leaked this deal, this conversation I was having with Marvel to Bleeding Cool. And Bleeding Cool ran a big article. Ethan Van Sciver is going to go work for Marvel Comics. This was the first that anybody at DC had heard of this. Jeff Johns called me up, furious. Jeff Johns called me up and just said, "What are you doing? What are you doing? You're gonna leave DC. You're gonna go. You can't do that." And then he hung up the phone on me. And I said, "Well, yeah." I said, "Jeff, it just seems like this is a good thing to do right now. Get a little fresh air, change up for the career. I can't believe you would do this." And then slam the phone down. Called me back 4 times that night. 4 times. Yeah, people are like, I heard this story already. This is the story Moose wants to tell, where I'm supposed to sound like a prima donna. Jeff called me back 4 times, and he just said, "Look," he's like, however you feel, whatever's going on." He's like, "DC wants you to stay here. It's important that you stay. It's important that you re-sign a contract." And I thought to myself, you know what? Honestly, here's Jeff calling me 4 times, 4 times in a row over me staying at DC, and Brian Michael Bendis called me 0 times about me relocating my life, changing my life, and going over to Marvel Comics when he knew how stressful it was for me, or he just didn't care. Marvel Comics leaked our private conversation apparently to Bleeding Cool in order to pressure me to sign the contract. I thought, this sucks. I'm going to re-sign with DC. And DC Comics basically said, you know what, the advance that Marvel was going to give you, we're going to give it to you too, but we'll parcel it out over the course of the contract. We're not going to give it to you all at once. So I said, oh, that kind of sucks, but it seems a little bit more adult. It's a little bit better than backing the dump truck up full of money all at once. It's nice that you guys are going to parcel it out. Anyway, I signed with DC Comics. I called Marvel. I called David Bogart. I said, David, thank you so much for everything. I said, this is just, talking about it. We just decided staying with DC for another term is what's best for my family right now. And David Bogart said, I completely understand. I got it. I said, I hope the door's still open to come back later. He said, it absolutely is, when you're done your second contract. Couldn't have been nicer. Couldn't have been nicer. So anyway, Bendis suddenly tweeted at me. I think, was it Twitter? It was something, but I got an angry message from Bendis saying, "What the hell, man? I thought we had something going. I can't believe that you did that." And I said, "Bendis, you didn't call me like you were supposed to call me, and you didn't call me for a month. I thought you just weren't interested. I can't work like that. I can't re-upload, rechange my life, and change my whole life and uproot things." When the guy that I'm supposed to be working with can't even call me like he says he's going to do. If you can't call me once, it's like, and Jeff Johns can call me 4 times in a day. What is that? How does that make me feel? And in the meantime, DC Comics kind of made Dave Finch comfortable in his transition. This wasn't great. And he said, "Well, you can at least thank me for the raise that I got you." And I was like, you think I fucked with you to get a $10 a page raise? I was like, nice. And he said, well, that's obviously, that's obviously what you did. So Bendis and Joe Quesada both got together and said, see, that's how he is. That's how Ethan Van Sciver is. And that was it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, honestly, they started to think that like I had done that solely to get a raise at DC. I could have just asked for a raise at DC. It wasn't about that at all. It was about just kind of keeping my career fresh, keeping my art, my energy fresh, and keeping my name in the comic book news and doing new exciting things. But anyway, Bendis kind of he said that what he said to me was, I stood up in a meeting and I said, these are my plans for what me and Ethan Van Sciver are going to do together. And they all laughed at me and said, hey, Ethan already re-signed with DC, so what are you talking about? And he said, and it was humiliating. And I said, Bendis, what were your plans? And this is what pissed him off. I said, what were your plans? I didn't agree to anything. What exactly were you going to tell them that we were going to do together when you and I didn't even talk about it? I specifically said, you and I have to talk about what we're going to do together. And he said, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. So that is the story. That is another story of prima donna Ethan Van Sciver. And I guess this is... listen, I've never tried to go back and work for Marvel Comics after that. I don't know if I'm blacklisted from Marvel. I have no idea. Maybe I am. But that is the truth. And, maybe that makes me a prima donna. But in fact, it is true. I am not somebody who's going to come over and put myself just on anything. If I were going to make a big move, as somebody who just had a great run at DC Comics and made them a lot of money, I want to be in control of my own, what I'm going to do, my own narrative, what I'm going to draw, and who I'm going to work with, or else there is going to be no move. So that is the story that Moose would like to tell you. It's like I've already told the story 8 times, but yeah. Blacklisted at Marvel? I don't think I'm blacklisted at Marvel. You'd have to be nuts to not hire me. You'd have to be absolutely out of your mind. If you think for one second, that I couldn't get work anywhere, You are delusional. I'm Ethan Van Sciver. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. So that is the story. Let me read some super chats. I hope that didn't bore you too much, but everyone loves the drama. Everyone loves drama, and honestly, you know, I don't mind talking about it. I kind of like it. Uh, Joseph Citadina, thank you for $5. Ethan, we haven't won yet. KK will be firmly planted where she is unless episode 9 flops is bad or worse than Solo. To get KK out, we need 9 to flop. I honestly believe that KK was already fired. And, that is just reality. So we will see. We will see. Foo Fighter, thanks for $1.99. Bought Cyberfrog Blood Honey, my first comic. Stoked. Sweet. Thank you, Foo Fighter. Tony Alakanukis, thank you for $2. Will Cyberfrog use tongue on Cray Cray for her birthday? Ew, no, no chance, not at all. Luke M, thanks for $2. Great job on a historic campaign. That is pretty historic. Let me just see if we can jump it up by $25. This will be embarrassing if it doesn't jump. Oh, it didn't jump. All right, that is embarrassing. Wah, wah. Oh well. Thank you very much, though. It is a historic campaign, and I'm very excited about it. Very excited. Uh, Okay. Michael Mathis, thank you for $5. I guarantee you someone is going to equate Cyberfrog to Pepe. Oh no! And give you all kinds of alt-right Nazi garbage. Oh, that would be horrible. I can't take anymore. Uh, Arshia, thank you. Arshia Hannibal, thanks for $2.99. I just purchased your Cyberfrog and I'm new to comics. Thank you. What a great start. What a terrific start, for your comic book experience, your comic book hobby, which will soon take over your life. I do appreciate you. Thank you. Sheshe Zubis 420, thank you for Australian 449. Do a review on every Star Wars movie? Oh, like the old ones? You want me to? Well, I could do that. Absolutely. If I get bored, there's so much crazy news right now on Star Wars. There's so much absolutely crazy news that there's almost no reason to do anything else but just talk about what's going on. Clay Former's in there. He says, "Hey Ethan, I'm ready to crush this figure sculpt. Waiting to hear from you." What do you need to hear from me for, Clay? Go and do it. I'm gonna see it. Do you need something from me? I hope you didn't email me and I missed it. My email is jacked right now. I mean, it's Andrew's like, how are you gonna get through it? I'm like, I'm trying. I'm trying. Every day I go through a little bit of it. Um, let's see, where are we at? Everyone's worried about everything being porn. It's not gonna be porn, guys. Not if I can help it. Rhino 4563, thank you for $5. This better not be porn, Red Commander. It is not. Michael Alvarado, thank you for $2. Let's get the likes up, guys. Hell yeah. Yeah, click like, please. We got 500 likes right now. We got 1.5. We got 15. We got 1,549 people. No, 1,562 people watching now. I hope they all caught the Marvel story. That was pretty interesting. Now we're reading super chats. I'm not just going to do super chats this whole time. I won't bore you. I'll read the super chats. We'll talk about Star Wars. We'll do everything. We'll do a little bit of everything tonight. I'm gonna take this late because I started late and I only did one super chat today. I've only done one live stream, which is unusual. I try to do one in the morning and one in the evening. Brian, thanks for $5. Keep fighting the deep soy operatives, Ethan. We were with you. Thank you so much. Corey, thank you for $20. Corey Moncrief, good work, Ethan. Keep it up. Can't wait to see Cyberfrog. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see it either. I dream about it all the time. I'm so excited about the finished product. Rax the Hero, thanks for $2. Cecil is going to be gone in July. What will we do? Gone until July? Good. Yeah, great. Christopher Burkill, thank you for Australian $10. Good evening, Uncle Ethan. How was your day? I just ordered a Cyberpunk t-shirt and a Fandom Menace t-shirt. Ooh, thank you. Looking forward to wearing them and reading the comic and ash can. Are the loose sites available? I gotta do that. I just got the t-shirts done today. I just got the t-shirts out and done today. I'm gonna do the loose site. I'll do the loose site Monday. I'll get the loose site guide going. I'll get a link up and everything so you guys can order the loose sites or a tin sign if you want. We can do that as well. Yeah. Tyler Marshall, thanks for $2. Is Cecil in jail? He should be. Rooster Snake Shackleford, thanks for $2. 1,500 viewers and 500 likes. Bunch of rubberneckers. Yeah, seriously, guys. 610 likes and then 1,525 watching now. Can we get those likes up to 1,000? Can we like everyone smash that like button right now? Smash that like button if you're sick of these fucking SJWs and their weirdness. And we could talk about that too. I don't know if I'm going to talk about it. I don't know if I'm going to talk about SJWs all the time, but they are sickening people, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of like talking to people, like people sending me private messages telling me that they're afraid of SJW. You're afraid of these soy boys? What are they going to do? Call you a Nazi? Screw them. Listen, we can build up a community. We don't have to put up with it. You know, hit the like button. Let's get it up to 1,000. We got 813 right now. 814. I know we can do it. KOTK05. Go get Tico's belt. Yeah. Paul Ulechi, thank you for $2. None of that primo moist EVS fudge for Marvel. No, Marvel's fine. I don't care. Like I'm at this point right now where I just want to do my own thing, and I don't understand. I'm driving this truck today. I would be a truck driver. I swear to God, if I couldn't draw, I'd drive a truck. I love driving trucks. So I'm driving my U-Haul truck, and I'm just thinking, what we're doing here is really historic. And I'm thinking, why the hell, when someone like me can make this much money just on the first 4 days of a campaign for a comic book, why would Frank Miller sign up to work at DC? Can you imagine if Frank Miller did an Indiegogo campaign for a new comic? Why would he do his comics for Dark Horse? Why would he do them for anyone? Why would anybody work anywhere? Just do your own stuff. Indiegogo it. Try to raise your own money, crowdfund the money, do a great book. There's no reason to just share anymore with these companies. In my opinion, there's just no reason. Um, let's see. Uh, JS Swearens SC. Thank you for $2. Keep up the good work. Hi, baby. You like it down here?
Different.
It's different, yeah. But how do I sound upstairs? Am I too loud?
I can't hear you.
Really?
It's a miracle.
Oh my God, that's awesome. And Andrea is down here checking out the new studio, and she says she can't hear me, and I'm talking really loud, so this is pretty great. Greg has a mic. Thanks for $5. If you have a yard sale, Cecil can buy all your comics. He can come here and just clean out. We got a lot of junk here that I want to get rid of. Larry Bernard, thanks for $5. Uncle Ethan, Solo imploded worse than the DCEU. Which fan base has a worse experience with studio meddling and failures? At this point, the DCEU does. Star Wars is just new. It's new to failure, and they better get used to it because it's a taste they're going to have to get familiar with. Shadow Walker 13, thanks for $2. Ate some of Cecil's moist fudge earlier. Yum. Disgusting. Why do you say things like that and then pay me to repeat them? Mr. Fudge Channel, thanks for $2. Keep boycotting. Don't boycott the solo DVD or Blu-ray. Or don't buy them. I'm sorry, don't buy them. Yeah, you do want to boycott them and don't buy them according to the Mr. P channel. Triton 1, thanks for $2. Well, it was a good run while it lasted. Hail Cecil. Raven Bean, thanks for Australian $5. Red Cyberfrog 3 and 4. I love the storyline. Heather is cool as well. Can't wait for Blood Honey. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are okay. I mean, here's the thing. I mean, those are old, and I look at them now and they just look like I drew them when I was a kid. But if you want to just see them for historical interest, absolutely. Gojirified, thank you for $5. Congrats. But how about to take on? But how about to you take on the evil twin adversary and have Cyberfrog fight Soyberfrog? This is a good idea. I've heard the name Soyberfrog and it's interesting. Bill Hoover, thanks for $2.99. What is your opinion of the prequels? They're naive and sweet. Obviously, Phantom Menace is kind of annoying. There are parts of them that I absolutely love, parts of them that I don't like. They're all better than the Disney movies. All of them. All of them are better. Tyler Marshall, thanks for $2. You and Cecil need a sitcom. Hashtag Cecil Army. No, thank you. No, thank you. Scarlac, thanks for $10. Hey, Ethan, what are the odds of me successfully pitching my Rose Tico L337 lesbian psychodrama movie script to Disney? I think there's a huge untapped audience for this kind of Disney porn. I do agree. I think that, yeah, right? Could work. Andrea rolled her eyes. Chief Nerd, thank you for $5. Attempting to get in touch with you via your Gmail. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. You want a Cyberfrog perk? We can do that. You have to understand, my email is packed right now. So if you sent me an email, I will find it. But today was a busy day. People Circus, thanks for £2. Group of Frogs is called an army. Is it really? Soldiers thumb up. Nice. I didn't know a group of frogs is an army of frogs. Demanji, thank you for $5. Demajanai, I'll get that right. Demajanai got blocked by Chuck Wendig on Twitter. He didn't like that I said I hated TLJ. I crushed the narrative because I'm not white. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to only be white to hate that movie. Chuck is weird, man. I don't know, like his whole thing, it's like he's super aggressive and then he kind of cries. He's like, so I take it Ethan's not a nice guy. I'm a great guy. I'm a terrific guy. You can't just shovel garbage into the world and then just get really upset when somebody confronts you and points out that you're shoveling garbage out into the world. That is what happened to Chuck Wendig. And, look, I'm always going to be here. I will, keep doing it. I can make videos out of this stuff. I actually like it. Like I enjoyed Chuck Wendig's his stuff. I thought he was a lot of fun because he was so weird. Larry Huggins, thanks for $1.99. Hey Ethan, you rule. Thank you. Shep, thank you for New Zealand $5. Uncle Ethan, it's Boyega from NZ. Instead of the RJ Shilagi, how about one of the on the Force Unleashed game around Galen? Well, I don't play the video games. Maybe I should. You know what? As my life gets easier, and I think it'll be easier for a little while when Cyberfrog is done. I might just kind of chill and do some live video game. Let's go through the Cyberfrog games, and I'll kind of crack on them, and that might be amusing. It might make some good videos. Michael Sleep, thanks for $2.99. How much butthurt is in KK's fridge? So much right now, so much. This is just a disaster. I'm sure I think she's already gone. I really think she's already gone. Rhino4563, thanks for $10. Uncle, did you hear Boofire191 read Raylo porn fanfiction? Very moist. Did he really? That's funny. Sean John 316, thanks for Canadian $5. Schmoes Knows, Harloff, and Ellis joined the Eating Crow crew the other day. Still managed to throw subtle jab to the small crew we represent. Well, the crew keeps getting bigger and bigger. I don't know. I mean, they can keep doing what they're doing, and we're going to keep doing what we do, which is to kind of comment on them, be amused by them. They're funny. They're just funny. No big deal. I want all these guys to succeed. I want them to keep making videos. I want them to keep making posts on Twitter. I want the media, the shill media, to keep doing what it does, because it's just fodder for this channel. It's hilarious. All right. Oh, let's just check and see if we jumped. Did we jump? Let's jump like a frog. Come on now. Oh, we did. Beautiful, beautiful. Almost $400. It looks like. That is fantastic. All right. People are saying post on Instagram more. I don't know how. How do you like that? My Instagram was run by my son, and he was doing it, and he's in college now. So I know. I'm thirsty. I'm always dehydrated. I did a lot of work today. I did a lot of physical labor today. I didn't go to the gym because I was moving furniture around. Where do I buy your t-shirts, Uncle Ethan? Oh, good question. Here's the link to buy Cyberfrog shirts now. It's in the chat. Please do go and pick up a Cyberfrog shirt in white, navy blue, or black. Now is the time to do it. They'll get to you before, obviously, they'll get to you before the campaign even ends. So you can walk around wearing your Cyberfrog t-shirt while the campaign is still going. At that point, you'll be doing advertising for me, which I appreciate it, but you will look damn stylish. These t-shirts are really, really great, and this is probably the best design that we've done so far, in my opinion. It's a beautiful design. I can't wait to get one. Honestly, I can't wait. I can't wait to wear my Cyberfrog t-shirt. I don't know why Zach doesn't want to do this. Every time I tell Zach, why don't you do t-shirts? It's like everybody wants t-shirts, and it's free money. It's easy. I mean, you hire somebody to do it, and they do it, and they split the money with you. It's pretty hands off. He goes, nah, it's two 1970s for me. I'm like, when in the 1970s was there drop shipping t-shirts? There never was, Zach. There was never drop ship t-shirts over the internet in the 1970s. I was there in the 1970s. It just didn't exist. Russell Brown, thanks for $9.99. Uncle Evan signed up as a Patreon last month. How long does it take to get your name in the crawl? Ordered Cyberfrog, can't wait. Waiting for This Better Not Be Porn t-shirt. Hopefully you get to my email one day. Oh, God, I must have a ton of emails in it. You want to see? I mean, look at this, guys. Seriously. 2,735 emails. Come on now. I mean, it's like, oh, my God. I don't know what to do about it. I just go through and I scroll through and I go, oh my God, I'm never. And you know what? Like a good portion of it is just, hey, Indiegogo, 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 and YouTube, YouTube, YouTube. But a lot of it is fan mail, and I want to respond to it all. I want to respond to my fan mail. I need a day. I need an afternoon to sit down and just respond to you guys. I love it. I love the fan mail. And people write me long. People write me lengthy pieces of fan mail that are like really sweet and appreciative, and it's like, God, what am I supposed to say? Like I need to I can't just blow it off. I have to actually put a quality reaction. Um, yeah, and that will take some time. I'm gonna see if I can do. Maybe I can do it tomorrow. I think I got a lot of stuff done today. Maybe tomorrow I can sit down and answer some emails. I think that would be good. Let me do a couple more super chats before we get back to this. Um, Boom. Or should I? Should I? Yeah. Uh, 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 uh. Do Okay. Do the worm. Thank you, John Whalen, for $2. Do the worm when you hit 150K on a live stream. What's the worm, like breakdancing? I can do that. Tim Evans. I'm all about the electric boogaloo. I can absolutely do it. Tim Evans, thank you for $2. Any pros expressing interest in the indie route? Everyone is, yeah. And they're all saying, "Boy, I gotta get my YouTube and going." And I'm like, "Well, comics are changing, and I honestly, I just don't think you can depend on the big companies to promote you anymore. Wizard Magazine doesn't exist. You really do kind of need to meet the fans on their term and on their terms and on their turf. Yeah, you need better social media. I don't think there is better social media than YouTube. I just don't think there is. I can talk to you guys directly. I get way more interaction in the comments. I get way more interaction in these live streams, and you guys get to meet me personally, hang out with my family, live in my dungeon in the basement with me. It is nice. I really like it down here. I really like it down here. I'm pretty excited about drawing in peace and quiet with my headphones on. It's gonna be fantastic. Um, yeah, and a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I got to get my YouTube." Well, yeah, get started now. I got started in October. Come on. Um, OF, thank you for $2. Who are Cyberfrog's villains? Cyberfrog has a bunch of villains in his old comics. You're gonna meet one of the villains. You're gonna meet his. He has a kind of Boba Fett villain named Rumblebee. Rumblebee is this kind of mobster hitman that Cyberfrog fights in 1998 in the 1998 crossover, or I mean Ashcan. And he's got a bunch. He's got Tromedeus. He's got Dystopia, Device, Spite, Deathfly, a bunch of villains. In this series, though, I mean, the villains are all going to be pretty much the alien wasps. That is a big enough crisis. That is what's going on right now. Thoughts on Image Comics? Like in terms of what? Image Comics is pretty neat. They're a non-profit publisher. They ask you for $2,500, I believe, to print your book, and then all your profits are your own. It's a good deal. It's a good arrangement. I don't plan on going there, but maybe one day. I mean, I'd like to work for Todd McFarlane one day, and they offered me a cover gig, by the way, and I went, not now. Sean Carson, thanks for $5. If you want to see SJWs at their worst, check out the vitriol hate Gal Gadot receives on her social media, just because of where she's from. Disgusting. They're disgusting. We have to beat them. We have to beat them. Here is the link to my Indiegogo. I mean, if you haven't yet pledged, if you haven't yet backed Cyberfrog Blood Honey, oh no, that's crypto fashion. Wait, where's the link to my Indiegogo? Is that it? Yeah. Okay, so there's my Indiegogo link there. Please go there. Please pledge. Please, I would like to get to $120,000 by tomorrow morning. That would be amazing. That would show these people. I know I didn't do much to promote it today. We just hit 116. Oh my God, we just hit $116,000. Look at this, 2,078 copies sold. 2,700. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. 2,078 copies of this book sold. Thank you so much, so much, so much. Absolutely awesome. Tyler Marshall, good night. Thank you for $2. Good night. This is just incredible, guys. Thank you. Donate to this, please. Let's make this even bigger. I want this to just be a big boot. I want this to be a big boot in the ass of all of these SJWs who basically gatekeep. They're trying to keep conservatives out. I know all these conservatives. I know all the Republicans in comics. I know who they are. They're afraid to speak out. Let's things have to change. We have to be the vanguard of change. I think we can do it. We can do it together as a team, and we can. These disgusting. They're liars. They all lie. They all lie and spread little gossipy rumors. And I've seen him do it. You know, the whole thing that happened with Rob Granito. Did I tell the story of Rob Granito and Mark Wade? I think I told it already on a live stream. You know, that whole thing, just cowardly. It was just cowardly. You just go up. If you have a problem with someone, say it to their face. Why are you spreading rumors and gossip all over the place? Just go up and say, yo, I don't like what you're doing. But, these people, they all have agendas. They have their little secret hidden meetings. It's really stupid. Yeah. All right. Okay, what are we doing? I keep looking at things on multiple screens. Where was I? I'm scrolling down for super chats here. Oh, yeah. Okay, Gal, get up. Russell Brown. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So I got yours. Rin Wesley, thank you for $2. Happy birthday, Kathleen. Yeah, happy birthday, Kathleen. Enjoy this failure. It's from us. Ken Sousa, thanks for $2. Solo theaters take in about a 1/3 of gross. LOL. Russell Brown, thanks for $1.99. Make a live feed reading emails. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know if I can do that. It's personal. I could do a live feed responding to the comments, any negative comments in my comment section. Those are usually pretty fun. I like it when people call me like a retard. That's my favorite. You're a retard. Oh, okay, yeah. I do enjoy reading those comments, the nasty comments. Shep, thank you for New Zealand $2. Ethan, have you had any work experience with Kevin Eastman? No, I just met him for the first time. I met him in Atlantic City about a month ago. He seemed like a nice guy. We shook hands. Kevin, thanks for $5. Uncle Ethan, I just shared a game asset demo I made on Twitter with you. I would love. Wow, wait a second. I just shared a game asset demo I made on Twitter with you. I would love some feedback. Is it Cyberfrog? I'll look at it. We'll go look at it, especially if it's Cyberfrog. Barbarian Bunny, thanks for $2. Studio tour. Yeah, I kind of did. I took the camera around and showed you the way it looks. It's a mess right now. It's a mess down here because I had to push a lot of things out of the way in order to implement where my studio was going to be, where my desk was going to be. So it's not ready yet. If you want to see a mess, I'll show you a mess. Ian Aldridge, thanks for $5. You can use voice to text, answer your emails a lot faster. True, but then it always screws up and I have to go back and correct, and that bothers me. People, thanks for £2. Sign limited screen print, blue pencil and black ink. That's interesting. Yeah. Tyler Marshall, thanks for $2. Okay, I have to sleep. Good night. Bill Hoover, thanks for $1.99. What do you think of a KOTOR movie? Yeah, I'm interested. I'm interested in that. Joe Owensby, thanks for $5. Uncle Ethan, you and chat are keeping me company while I cook. What would Kelly Marie Tran think of Tico Mania and the Tico Pass? Tico for the Tico God. I think she'd be embarrassed and confused, but we would make her feel comfortable. We don't want to make Kelly Marie Tran feel bad about the terrible character that I don't. Listen, it wasn't her fault. She's a pretty woman. She seems like a genuine Star Wars fan. They made her look like a potato in that movie. I don't know why. Well, we do know why, because that's what SJWs do. They want to they want to subvert your male gaze. So let's take our women and let's strip them of all their sexiness and all their exotic beauty, and let's just make them look like potatoes. And then screw you. Deal with that. Hey, cope with that. All these people look like they look like sacks of dough. I'm tired of it. And then they look like, oh my God, these lumpy women, and then they just kind of dye their hair pink and they wear the Coke bottle glasses. Ugh, and then they just scowl at you with their facial piercings. I'm like, oh my God. Ugh. I thought that I was thinking the other day that like most of them look like this primitive salamander that I gotta find. It's like a water salamander. It's pale and it's got these beady little sunken in eyes and just barely, like, the features are barely just sketched on. They're just I gotta find that. Anyway, you color that, color, put a wig, put a green wig on that, and that is every SJ woman. And then like a pair of those thick rimmed glasses. God, I can't. I don't want to leave my office. I gotta stay. I gotta stay in my. I can't stand these people. I can't stand it. And they all look the same. Why do you all look like that? Why do you all look like that? It's like you look bad, and so you're all gonna try to look like God. You all look like transgendered Buddy Hollies. Just stop it. Just stop it. Get out of here. Get out of this hobby. Um, yeah, absolutely true. Uh, Yeah, did you guys look up water salamander? I would like to find the animal that I'm picturing in my brain, and then just put a wig on it. I'm sure somebody actually will. Somebody will actually find that for me, and they'll make a meme. Oh, how did I get off on that tangent? Oh God, cringy. They're all angry. They throw you out of their comic shop. They all just throw you out of get out of here. I don't want to serve you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? G. Evans James says, any really sexy female bodies in the Cyberfrog universe? Yeah, quite a few. But I mean, again, I'm gonna have to think about. I'm gonna have to think about it because Heather Swain is gonna be my age. I mean, she's 40 now, or she maybe not. Maybe she's like 38. But she's a MILF now, and that's something different. There aren't a lot of young women, and remember, humanity has been annihilated. It's been annihilated. The dad joke guy says naked mole rat. Not untrue. Yeah, not unlike a naked mole rat. I don't know why. I don't know why they look like that. Just get a little bit of sun. I mean, look, I'm naturally pale too. I'm Dutch. My skin is white, unless I make the effort to turn it pink. And that's what I do. I turn it pink. I get a little sun. I might lay on a tanning bed. I'm sure that doesn't surprise any of you guys. I'm sure it doesn't surprise you that a man who doesn't mind getting a pedicure every now and then will lay in a tanning bed. I totally will. It just, yeah. Somebody says you're not even white. You're clear. Not transparent. I'm translucent. But no, not always. Not always. Sometimes I get that. Yeah. People are talking about. Somebody just called me gay. Uh, soy. Tanning beds are soy. Soy alert. You guys, listen. I'm only trying to look like a human being, and I'm suggesting that other people do the same thing. If you look like this, if you are this color, then you need to get a little bit of sun. Tanning beds and iPads are for the soys. What that you soy beds do not give you cancer. I love getting you guys going. You got to treat yourself. You're right. You got to treat yourself. It is important. iPads are okay, but soy is bad. Soy is very bad. Your dad got cancer from a soy bed? Oh, dear. Well, you got to go some way. I don't know. How do I want to die? Oh, I know how I want to die. I don't want to die from skin cancer. I don't want to. No, no, feminists are cancer. Soy beds are just a way to make your skin a nice color. It's okay. It's fine. You just want to look a little bit healthy. Yeah, because I listen, I sit behind a desk. You guys have to understand one thing. I want you guys to understand one thing about your Uncle Ethan. It's not fair. You guys have normal jobs where you get to get out there and run around, do your thing. You get to do manual labor. You get to be out in the sun. You know what I do for a living? Sir Puss says, would you die being a puss? No, no, that's not. I wouldn't die being a puss. I would crash a helicopter into the mouth of a great white shark. That's how I want to die. That's how I want to die. No, I have to stay inside, sit on my ass, and draw. I make a lot of money doing it. I'm not complaining. It's fun. It's fun. But oh no, not Cecil. Is Cecil in here? Oh my God. Horrible. All right, seriously, let's get back to Solo's box office. I don't want to talk about feminists anymore, and I don't want to talk about soy or soy beds. I want to talk about soy low. Screen Rant, one of the worst. But you know what? At the same time, it's kind of one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite channels. Screen Rant. Solo, a Star Wars story box office has massive. I thought it was 66%. They were projecting a 66% drop. No, it turns out that it was 77%. 77%. 77% drop. Friday to Friday drop. That is shocking. It's only going to get worse. So by Chris Agar. It's our friend Chris Agar, son perhaps of John Agar and Shirley Temple. Turns out no, they did not. They didn't have a son together. But so it was a nice thought anyway. That would be good. Chris Agar. This guy is a troll, but I do enjoy him. Solo, a Star Wars story, continues to do poorly at the box office. It continues to suck, dropping a whopping 77% Friday to Friday. Lucasfilm's revival of their framed franchise went about as well as one could hope the past couple of years, as The Force Awakens, Rogue One, and The Last Jedi combined to gross over $4 billion at the worldwide box office. Unfortunately, that hot streak came to a screeching halt with Solo. Yeah, it did. And no, it came to a screeching halt with The Phantom Menace. Let's be honest. Let us be honest. It came to a screeching halt because we stood up and said, nah, no more. No more. Screw you. We're not doing it. It's over. That's what made it come to a screeching halt. And we laughed about it. We think it's pretty funny. A lot of people do. I like the people who do not think it's funny. I really like the people like Chuck, whatever his name is, Wendig. By the way, people are telling me that Chuck Wendig's books aren't very good. People are telling me that Chuck Wendig's books really suck. They're written like a child wrote it, like a simple child wrote his books. They're telling me that his books are ridiculously bad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any opinion about it, but people are telling me in the chat. They're saying, yeah, it says something like, yeah, flash, bang, lasers fly, TIE fighters zoom around, things like that. They're saying he needs an editor. Uh, yeah, I think he needs. I think he needs Daddy's belt to be. Well, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Daddy's belt on other men. But I mean, at least metaphorically speaking, he does need Daddy's belt. We need a little discipline. We need to grow up. Um, yeah, that hot streak did come. I love that screeching halt with Solo. They told me it wasn't going to. I've been doing this since I don't know 3 months. They kept telling me, yeah, it's gonna be. How are you gonna feel? How embarrassed are you gonna feel when the movie makes $1 billion? Uh, at this point, I would be staggered if this movie makes $1 billion. It's not even about being embarrassed or being feeling wrong. I would be like, what the? How did it make a million, like $1 billion? A kindly donor? Who would give this movie $1 billion at this point? I'd be very impressed. Yeah. Yeah, arriving on the heels of massive hits Avengers Infinity War and Deadpool 2, plus battling negative publicity. We keep hearing this. Stop. You know what? Get your people in line, Lucasfilm, and there won't be any negative publicity to battle, okay, over your production woes. You guys let all this stuff, you leak it out to the media, and then you go, oh my God, we're battling it. Don't tell anybody. Stop telling people about the problem. Stop telling people that Alden Third Ehrenreich sucks. Yo, give that guy a beating. Tell him to shut his mouth. You know, stop firing Lord and Miller. Stop it. You know, just knock it off. Yeah. The spinoff landed softly over the Memorial Day weekend with 103. I love that 103 million of the 4-day frame. That's so embarrassing. Oh, no wonder they're freaking out. Chuck Wendig doesn't like this. Pablo Hidalgo has already been told to shut up. But you know what? Amino Hablo Hidalgo. I will. I'm going to talk about this nonstop. I absolutely love it. I love that it embarrasses him. I love that it makes Chuck Wendig insane. I love that it's probably cost Kathleen Kennedy her job. I love that because Kathleen Kennedy's going to lose her job, there will be no third Aaron Reich. There will be no third Ryan Johnson. There will be no Ryan Johnson trilogy. I got to work that out. How can I make fun of Ryan Johnson's trilogy? Let me brand that. Let me think about that. Let me put my Trump brain in play and think about how I can put a label on Ryan Johnson's upcoming trilogy. It's over. I mean, he's not doing it. He's not doing it. It's not going to happen. Not after this. With any new high-profile release this weekend and mostly positive audience word of mouth, there was hope Soilo would be able to rebound. I love that. I love that there was hope. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love they thought there was going to be a comeback, and then they were just knocked right back down through the floor. Post a strong second weekend as it looked to recoup its massive 250 plus $1 million production budget. However, it looks like the film never caught on with its audience, and Solo is sinking like a rock commercially. God, that's beautiful. According to Forbes, Solo made just $8.1 million domestically during its second Friday of release. Oh my God. Oh my God. A different Star Wars movie would have been able to make $8.1 million in Alaska on a Friday. That is just unreal, guys. That is so funny. You guys are doing this. This is absolutely terrific. Which is a 77% drop. 77% drop from the 35.6 million it made last week on its first day. That's a steeper decline than the divisive. Just call it the piece of shit. The Last Jedi, which at least earned 220 million in its opening weekend and had to deal with the Christmas holiday during its second weekend. Solo has no obvious excuse that pops out to explain its poor performance. The picture just isn't generating interest, and everybody is telling me it's a good movie. No, it is not a good movie. You may have liked it. There may be people that do like this, but there are people that drink Clamato. I am not one of those people. And don't tell me the Clamato is good. Clam juice with little bits of clam, or tomato juice with clams floating around in it, go F yourself. I'm not drinking it, especially when it's not even refrigerated. Don't tell me about Clamato. It's absolutely disgusting. Clamato? Some people like it. Well, I mean, some people like this. But not everybody does. Not everybody likes Clamato. Clamato is tomato juice with bits of clam in it. You got to be kidding me. Yeah, not having it. Solo has no obvious excuse. It just isn't generating interest. Even if it stayed on budget, these numbers are bad. Look at Woody Harrelson feeling bad about himself, and he should. Woody Harrelson, you should feel bad about yourself. And by the way, that is not your hair. I wish this were my hair. I would get a hairpiece that does this. I like the glue there. Could I get away with that? I wonder if I could do that. How do they do that? How do they put hair? How do they replace your hair? Do they cut hair off the back of your head? No, I don't want a rug. I want it to be permanent. Yeah, I could glue this. I mean, I could glue this, but anyway, the sad look on his face there is so appropriate. It is sad. It is sad. Currently, the expectation for Solo is for Solo to earn 28 million over the weekend. It won't earn that, which would put its U.S. total at only 148 million. This is quite an alarming turn of events, especially considering the prequel was poised to break records at one point. It'll be funny to see how Solo's box office influences Lucasfilm's decision-making moving forward. Other spin-off projects revolving around characters such as Boba Fett. Man, you guys send me the best memes. Can I just say, I absolutely love the memes that you send, and people are getting really, really excited about Boba Fett. I got this meme sent to me, which just sums up, they love that. Soy Wars Boba Fatigue. That's what we're going to be hearing about, Boba Fatigue. That is coming up. Very, very sad, but true. I mean, it is true. That is their word, Boba Fatigue. Yeah, it's going to change everything. It's going to change absolutely everything. Boba Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi are said to be in development, but the studio has yet to officially confirm them. That is funny. That is, just kind of the same way that they officially did not confirm and then officially unconfirmed Lando. They thought about making a Lando Calrissian movie and quickly retreated, and it's a good thing that they did, because those would have bombed worse than anything that they've done so far. Those movies, Lando Calrissian movies, would be the final nail in the coffin. That is Disney Star Wars. All right, let me look at some super chats here. We definitely have some super chats to read, and we want to do that. Oh my God, there are a lot of them. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't. I'm scrolling back, and there are a ton of them. Okay. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, Armstrong, thanks for $2. We are the change that we've been waiting for. Amen. The Buzz General, thanks for $2. Hi, Ian Andrea. She went back upstairs. Cyberfrog and Newt Gingrich team up. I would love to do that. I think Newt Gingrich did fine. He survived the Wasp apocalypse, and he is doing great. Rick Tier, thanks for $2. Will you live stream drawing a bit of Cyberfrog? That will be a silent stream that I will be doing directly after this. So when I finish talking to you guys, I'm going to turn the camera on, and I'm going to turn the mic off. And you guys are welcome to sit here and watch me draw a little bit of Cyberfrog. And you can tune in, tune out. That'll be fine. Talk amongst yourselves. When I get super chats over a live stream, I sit there. I usually write "thank you" on a piece of paper and point at it. So I still kind of respond. I will see live stream super chats even though the mic is turned off. Clay Former, new email sent. All right, so let's see. Am I allowed to show it, Clay Former? I mean, is it a picture of something cool? There are people who are doing all kinds of great. Oh my God, video. Everybody has ideas. Everybody, everybody has ideas all the time. Clay Former. Clay Former. More than meets the eye. Oh, is this a picture? Let's see. Clay Former says, when I first brought up the sculpt in the channel, you said you wanted it done exactly the way you wanted it. Very confident that you like the quality of my work, but I want to make sure I get off to a good start. Character spec sheet, blah, 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 blah. If you want to schedule a short Skype, well, I mean, Clay Former, I mean, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a short Skype and we'll talk about it. Everybody would like to see a Cyberfrog action figure. If you would like to sculpt this to look like, I want it to look exactly like my Cyberfrog. And if you can do that, I mean, that would be a good way to make an action figure. Yeah, sure. Thank you very much, Clay. I really appreciate your interest, and I'm excited to see what you come up with. Preston Mitchell, thanks for $5. Happy birthday, KK Cray Cray. I had a great day. Good, good, good. She didn't. Paul Ulysses, thank you for Ulysses. Thank you for $5. Gal Gadot should play Andrea in the EVS biopic. Who would you want to play you? That's easy. Woody Harrelson. We don't look dissimilar. People say that I look a little like Woody Harrelson. Tim King, thanks for $2. Sitting by a fire, listening to you. I hope that fire's in a fireplace and isn't someone's house that you burned down. Yeah. Alex G, thanks for $2. What happened there? Is Cyberfrog a fighter or a gunner? Can't wait. He is a fighter mostly. He will gun if he has to, but he is definitely a hand-to-hand fighter. Hen Flolo, thank you for Hen Flolo. Thank you for £10. Appreciate you. James Dietrich, thank you for $5. Amazes me how many managers of these billion-dollar IPs and comics allow cliques and gossip to make business decisions for them, like no other business I know. Yeah, well, that is the way the world works right now. SJWs have taken over, and it's fun. It's horrible, but it's interesting to watch. It's a fun little social experiment. It's also very inspiring when it comes to making great art. Indie Defense, thank you for $2. Young indie TV show was more soy than Solo. I like. I don't know. I liked it. I have the DVD sets. I have to admit, I kind of like the Young Indiana Jones show. It's a little bit lengthy and a little bit boring in places, but there is one episode of Young Indiana Jones that stars Harrison Ford. So it's a whole episode of it's an extra Harrison Ford Indiana Jones movie to me. I got very happy to see it. Rick Tier, thank you for $2. Some of us are allergic to the sun. LOL. Yeah, definitely. I understand. Dio Brando, thank you for $2. Van Skybird needs a cameo in Cyberfrog. I like the idea of Skybird. I think that's a pretty good name. Russell Brown, thanks for $1.99. Read his books, unimpressed, very confusing at times. Yeah, well, you can tell his thought process is jumbled. I mean, when you read his chat or his tweets, they're incoherent. Like they don't express, they contradict themselves over and over again. They don't express a clear linear thought. It's just mostly belligerent, stupid rage, which he accuses other people of. Jesse N, thank you for $2. Make Star Wars great again. That's what we're trying to do. Adam A, thanks for $2. Trian Johnson's Trilogy. Okay. Rian Mesta, thank you for $2. Like this video. CX in the chat. By the way, EVS, who is CX? Who's in the chat? Greg Miller, thank you for $20. Uncle Ethan, thank you very much for that, by the way. While I try not to doubt your wisdom, you know Ryan Johnson is KK's main butt kisser. Until they announce it, we will have to assume his trilogy is still on. Also, until they change things, we have to boycott episode 9. Yeah, I might be for the boycott of episode 9. I'm still gonna go see it. I need to go see it. But yeah, I might promote that other people do. I know this confuses some of you out there. I know some of you listen to me say, I am going to go see it. I'm going to purchase this stuff, but I'm going to encourage you not to. And go, well, you're still supporting him. I'm running a channel. I have to do this. I'm running a review channel. I can't boycott. I can't talk about things that I don't know. I can't. I have to experience these things. So I will do that. Don't get mad at me. Don't get confused. I'm not being a hypocrite. I am being a reviewer. Ill Films, thank you for by the way, do you think I wanted to sit through Solo? God damn, that was horrible. I came home out of that movie angry. Ill Films, thank you for $5. During his live streams, that Umbrella Guy's 4-year-old daughter often tells the story of Van Skyver and his army of cats doing battle against CSJWs. Okay. That's sweet. I didn't know that. Taco Twister, thanks for $10. Yo, Uncle E, classic 90s diversity dictates a token female counterpart for Cyberfrog. Any chance of a sexy female cybercat moving forward? Perhaps a wildcat huntress of sorts? Well, you're going to see that Cyberfrog exists in the human world. So there are supervillains that are mysterious and weird, but Cyberfrog is kind of he's the only weird thing, other than the alien wasps and stuff. There aren't a lot more heroes. But I'll think about it. I'll think about that. The story for the first 4 issues of Cyberfrog is already written, and even every day it gets better. Every day as I write more of it, it just gets better and better. I'm pretty excited about it. I think I make a pretty coherent statement in this book. Stormtrooper 88, thank you for NZ $5. Hi Ethan, have you read the original Marvel Star Wars comics? In bits when I was a kid. I haven't read them as an adult. I remember Green Rabbit. I thought that was strange. Caps Lock 03, thank you for $2. Fans should declare both movies non-canon. I think we can do that. And then in that case, when they leave, we can just demand that we get the proper Luke Skywalker movie that he deserves. Mupti, thanks for $2. By the way, new name here, Mupti. Thank you. Welcome. RJ Trilogy would have been fun to watch crash and burn. Yeah, but he's not. I'm telling you, he's not going to get to do it. They're going to have to. There's a long way between now and when his first movie hits, and he's going to be long gone by then. Han Flovlo, thanks for £5. I am sure that the movie of young Palpatine would be better. That'd be interesting. Joe M, thanks for $2. Any word from George Lucas about all this? No, he's going to be quiet. I mean, he's only going to say encouraging things. The Highlander, thanks for $2. Make Mandalore great again. Yes, I want that tea. Oh, wow. Thank you for the 49, I think a $50 super chat here, Dan. Thank you very much. Uncle E, congrats on your campaign. This will be my first comic book, and I'm really looking forward to it, especially after your non-spoiler overview yesterday. Will it be PG-13? I'm thinking of ordering some as gifts for my nephew as well. There will be zombie violence. You will see human beings dismembered, but I'll do it tastefully. I worked at DC Comics for 20 years. It will be scary. There will be violence. There will be bugs being beaten up and popped and ripped apart. But there won't be bad language, I don't think, other than maybe damn and hell. And obviously no sex, because this is Cyberfrog. It should be okay. It should be okay for young teens. GRP Hole, thank you for Canadian $2. Oops. Thank you for not calling me a racist sexist. It's my pleasure. Gojirify, thanks for $1 for that donation. Dio Brando, thanks for $2. Hashtag never9 to boycott the next installment. Brian, thank you for $5. A Soycott tip: don't go to the fancy theater. Buy a ticket to a non-Disney movie and then go see that. That's a good idea. Then go see Story Wars. No more money to Deep Soy. Yeah, so go buy a ticket to something else and then sneak in to see it for my review. I can do that. I'll do that. Xenobit, thanks for $5. Solo's hype, fake as headlight fluid, and nigger. Thank you for thank you for making me almost say a bad word there. Please. Why? Yeah. Anyway. Let's see. Kigo Rogers. Okay, so back to this. Are we done this? Yeah. Well, I mean, listen. They could be better concentrating on Ryan Johnson's trilogy and David Bianoff and D.B. Weiss's series, which are entirely separate from the Skywalker saga storyline, and focus on new characters. Yeah, this is not going to happen. I've said it over and over again. It just isn't going to happen. Here's a picture of underpants with something in it. There will not be another Star Wars movie in theaters until Episode 9 debuts in December of 2019, which should only benefit the franchise as a whole. A case can be made that Solo opening just 5 months after The Last Jedi diminished its status as an event. It's all bullshit. It's all a lie. Just stop it. All right, let's go back. I can't take anymore. These people just... Look, it sucked. It sucked. Everybody wants these people out of here. Oh, I didn't mean to delete a message. Whoops. I think I actually... Accidentally deleted somebody's super chat there. My bad. $1 super chat. But anyway, thanks for that donation. Yeah, it's just all going to be excuses from here on out, and that is not good. Joe M says it's jizz. Jizz is in the underpants. Let's look closer just to see if that's the case. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. But this shape is kind of weird here. Like that's not really manly. Sexy boots are back. KK likes to scissor punch with Hillary. Ew, it's disgusting. Uncle Ethan is Thano now. Yeah. Really fast. Let's see. Okay, so M Hex ASC says Uncle Ethan, are you planning to make Cyberfrog available in electronic formats to use with EPUB readers? I didn't know how to. Why? I don't want to put this on the screen. I'm sorry, guys. Let's see Ron Howard's comments on Solo failing. Look at it. He's so soulful. Here's what's going to happen. Like after this book comes out, you guys have it in your hands. We're going to solicit it through Diamond. I'm going to put out kind of a retailer copy of this book, which is going to be not pretty. It's not. It's going to be pretty. It's not going to have the chromium cover. Okay, so it's not going to be like that. It's going to be kind of saddle bound, and I'm going to try to keep the price kind of low on it. Let's just get it out there. And then I think also, I didn't know this. I think that they do that digitally. When you solicit, when you go to a printer, I've never done this before. They do offer you the digital. They'll put the digital up there for you. So yeah, I think it will be digital. Tenor, but it won't be that. I mean, we're looking at like Christmas or like New Year before that's available digitally. Tenormic 3, thank you for $2. What about a Yoda movie, early Jedi movie? It'll happen. It's all gonna happen. You know, they're gonna do stuff like that. B3 Chandler, will there? Thank you for $4.99. Will there be water that turns the frog gay in the new Cyberfrog comic? Well, there is gonna be water. I don't know if it's gonna turn him gay. I don't know if it's gonna turn him gay. Listen. According to what's his face? What is that guy's name with the that I don't watch? The guy who was talking about frogs being gay. Alex Jones, thank you. I knew it began with A, and I was trying to think of an Andrew name, and I was like, Andy, what? No, Alex Jones. No, according to Alex Jones, the water is turning the frogs gay, and it makes him so angry. And I love that clip because I really feel like he cares about the frogs. He throws paper around. He's like, they're turning the damn frogs gay. And honestly, I'm just like, you really care. You care about the frogs. You care about them, and I appreciate that. Cyberfrog appreciates that you care about the frogs. So yeah, I don't think Cyberfolk could ever be turned gay by water. I just don't think that that's gonna happen. Let's see how we're doing here. Maybe this has jumped up a little bit. Oh yeah, it has. Very cool. Yeah, guys, hit the like button. I think we're about done. This has been going on for now almost 90 minutes, and I think we're gonna turn on the live stream, and I think we're gonna start drawing frogs now. I got privacy. I'm inspired. I got quiet. I think it's time to put on some music and headphones. I'll probably stream a little Fabio through to you guys. Tabletop Joe, thank you for $2. Should definitely feature Alex Jones and Cyberfrog. I will do that. Maybe I'll put Alex Jones in there. We'll see if. Well, maybe that would get me a little promotion. Maybe I could go on Alex Jones's show, and just say, hey, yeah, you got your comic book debut, as far as I know, in my book in Cyberfrog. I don't know if you've been anywhere else. Is Alex Jones still on? Does he still do stuff? I mean, I've never watched Alex Jones. Alex Jones causes brain cancer. Jones is a zombie. Yeah, a lot of people talk about Alex Jones. Some people hate him. Some people love him. The left is obsessed with him. The left thinks that I'm trying to imitate Alex Jones. Do I seem like Alex Jones? From the clips I've seen of Alex Jones, I don't feel like I'm anything like Alex Jones. I think I'm a calm, rational voice. I'm not at all paranoid. I have ideas, but I don't. Yeah, I don't think. Trevor Wedge says it would hurt your brand. Oh, if I put Alex Jones on there. B3 Chandler, thanks for $1.99. We need an Alex Jones type villain. Why? What does he have to be a villain? Why can't he be a hero? Or in his own mind, a hero. Maybe he thinks he's doing the right thing. Alex Jones is a villain. Yes. Jeff Soul says you would make a great radio personality. Well, that's what this is. I am a radio personality. That's what I see this as my talk show. Alex Jones as the anti-hero. Thank you, Scrussy. He says, you're not like Alex Jones, Ethan. No, I'm not like Alex Jones. I don't feel like I am. Who am I like? I think I'm like, I like to think of myself as William F. Buckley Jr. I think I'm the William F. Buckley. This is what I want people to think. This is what I want people to think that I think. That I am the William F. Buckley Jr. of Star Wars. Yeah. I think that would be really, really good. Some people are saying I'm the John Malkovich of Star Wars. No? What is CX? What is CX? Somebody says CX in the chat. Can you tell me what that means? Now that I'm watching the chat? No? Jordan Peterson is who to strive for. I could be like Jordan Peterson. I'm like the Conor McGregor of comics. Don't tell him. No, you have to tell me. Who is CX? CX equals an Ice Poseidon meme. What is... Okay, so I know who Ice Poseidon is. I want to know all these things. Adrian Stone, thanks for New Zealand $2.99. Alex Jones had a Small John cameo in Waking Life. Oh. Yeah, Alex Jones is a big boy. Thank you for that information. CX is a face. Roxham says, you don't have Buckley's vocabulary. You're the Sean Hannity of Star Wars. Whoa, listen, I'm smarter than Sean Hannity is. I'm really sorry. I might not be as smart as William F. Buckley, but surely there's a space in between. Rush Limbaugh is a little bit better. I would be the Rush Limbaugh of Star Wars. Somebody actually said that to me. The Ernest Borgnine of comics. What the Tom Waits of music. CX is for autistic neckbeards. I have two voices, Bob Ross calm and Alex Jones angry. You've never seen me angry. I don't get angry, really. Not really. I'm like Fabio, but with less hair. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's fair. Rush Limbaugh, that low bar. I like Rush Limbaugh. I still like Rush. He's always wrong about stuff. Well, he's wrong about everything except for his criticisms of the media. But I think he's right on with his assessment of the media. Honestly, I mean, if you look at my channel, all I'm doing is criticizing the Star Wars media. I'm not really criticizing Star Wars itself. I leave that to others. I'm really criticizing the way, the media, these Star Wars shills that are working for Disney, obviously, are just planting lies and bizarre, into the bloodstream of Star Wars fans. You just call them out on it and just be like, what are you doing? That's mostly what my channel is. I enjoy reading these news articles and just pointing out how garbage they are. So I would say I'm a little bit more Rush Limbaugh than, because that's what he does. He's all about the media, really. Jeff Myers, thanks for $20. I appreciate that. After watching 21 Jump Street for the first time today, I feel pretty good about the L337 as a parody of KK Theory. They roasted millennials all up in it. Yeah, I mean, 21 Jump Street was funny. I mean, it was a funny movie. I kind of feel like maybe, maybe it would have been a different kind of movie for a Star Wars movie, but Lord and Miller might have done the right thing. They might have done something really good. Brad Noble says Wolverine is gay. Guys, my keyboard, I can play my piano now whenever I want. That is what's so awesome about this new arrangement. I can just go over and play Wolverine is gay if I want to, whenever I want. Well Hung and Dung, thanks for £2. Get a deep tissue massage from Cecil or join ISIS. Ooh, that's tough. It's a question of being totally skeeved out or becoming evil, fighting for evil. I guess I'd get a deep tissue massage from Cecil. I guess I could just get drunk. I can't join ISIS. I don't have it in me. Solison, thanks for a Canadian $2. Revenge of the Sith shirt, make it happen. Ooh. Yeah, I would just like the Force is Male t-shirt. I mean, it's just so bland and plain, but it's just so funny. It's like, no, the Force is Male. That would really bother feminists a lot more than the return of the cis or anything like that. Just doing countering everything that they do with just no, it's men, it's men, no men rule. Patriarchy's back. Patriarchy's awesome. We are the patriarchy. Patriarchy strikes back would be a great shirt. When KK gets fired, I will make a the patriarchy strikes back T-shirt. That will drive them absolutely ballistic. GR Peephole, thanks for $2 Canadian. You are the Kathleen Kennedy of comics. Heart CX. I don't know what the CX thing is, but I'm being trolled. I'm being trolled. I was told to say the N word, and I'm being told I'm CX. Uh, Kyle B, thanks for $2. I made some killer brats. Do you want one? I would, yeah. That actually sounds good. Matt 77, KK's next film, Barbara Fett, a transgender story. All right, so would you guys wear the patriarchy strikes back T-shirt when KK gets fired? Can you imagine? Can you imagine how crazy that would make them? That'd be insane. Hey, Uncle E, did you see the piece of fan art I posted on Twitter? Ask William Palacio. Thanks for $5. I haven't seen it. I haven't done much today, honestly, with social media. I felt bad. I got my video up late, but it was a good video. I did a good video today, but I got it up late, and then I didn't get to do any live chats or anything. I didn't do much trolling around Twitter. I didn't do any memeing around. That's what I'm trying to do now. But I'll go look. I have a lot. There's a lot of fan stuff that I need to say. A lot of fan stuff I need to say. All right. Well, listen. Diversity in Comics just went live. Snake enjoying a sandwich. Thanks for $5.56. Return of the Hope to the series. That would be nice. Yeah, everyone likes the Patriarchy Strikes Back shirt. Everyone really likes that. If I make a Patriarchy Strikes Back shirt now, will you guys buy it or no? Is that not what you want? Meg Fox has strong thumbs. Listen, my thumbs are less toe than Meg Fox's. I've seen hers. Hers are terrible. In gray, people want a gray. Yeah. Make it in girl sizes. Ooh. Yeah, I wonder if girls would wear the Patriarchy Strikes Back. Can you imagine? In pink. Hilarious. Oh my God. I'd wear that to a convention. Do it later. Do it later. All right, I'll do it later. I'm trying to sell these other shirts first. We got to get everybody in a Fandom Menace shirt. I think. Here's the thing about the Fandom Menace shirt. Like, that shirt, even more so than Soilo, kind of identifies you. It says, you know what, Pablo Hidalgo, I'm the one. You know what, Chuck Wendig, I'm the guy. I'm that guy. I'm that guy that you're cursing about on Twitter. And by the way, there are a lot of us. We're all wearing these shirts. I am that guy or gal or gal. I am that gal. A lot of women are going to wear these shirts too. Fandom Menace. Yeah. If I were Pablo Hidalgo, I wrote a Pablo Hidalgo song. You guys already heard it. The Highlander says, you're fucking John Galt, Ethan. I wish I was. I wish I was. I'm something. I don't know. I don't know what, we have to change things. And we have to change things. We have to kind of stand up and try to make a change. Yeah. Thank you, M. Karras, for Canadian $5. Watching the stream while doing an oil change on a boat. That's nice. There's something so sensual about machines. I wish Lando was here with Optimus Prime, Panda. Yeah, that is arousing. It's very arousing. You just pansexual means that you bang your motorboat. Of course it is. How's the gym been since you've joined? Says Doc S. I have been 3 times, and I've enjoyed it very much every time. I didn't go today, because today I was running around the house moving furniture. I feel like I got enough exercises. Yeah. Let's see. It means the bot bangs him. Ew, whoa, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of Lando actually taking it from the bot. I thought he was giving it, but he might be taking it. I could picture L337 being a pitcher. Absolutely. That makes a lot more sense. Preston Mitchell, thanks for $5. Patriarchy strikes back with Go Get Daddy's belt on the back of the shirt. Wow. A double header. Front and back. Go Get Daddy's belt. Haha Cuddy says, Uncle Ethan noticed me N-word. I noticed you. I see you guys. This is the thing. You could say notice me senpai and I'll notice you. I will absolutely notice you. Go get mommy's whip. Oh, does mommy whip? That's kind of nice. Uh, Ethan trying to get us into a fight with a shirt. There's no fight. You can't. These people aren't gonna fight. They're gonna look at you and go meh like that, and then walk away. Absolutely. Stand up to them. Biff Tangent says, "Don't notice me. I notice you." RLC says, "Notice me, soy pie." Don't call me soy pie. Don John Sean says, "Notice me, senpai." I notice you. I notice you. Absolutely. What's your opinion on manga? Says Rocket757. I don't care about it. I don't care about it. I don't know. I like American comics. I like British comics too. I love Judge Dredd, but no, I couldn't care less about manga. It all looks the same to me. People with big eyes getting into robots. Motherfucker, get it out of here. SDK Karak, thank you for $5. Didn't you see the first Deadpool movie? Remember the International Women's Day scene? Don't remember anyone crowing about Deadpool actually being panned. I didn't see the first Deadpool movie, so I don't know, but other people do, I'm sure. I gotta see it. I gotta put it on Netflix. It's probably on Netflix, and I will see it. Yeah, Akira is based. I did see Akira. I think we're talking about the comics though. Or is manga? No, manga is the comics. Anime is the animation. Phaser Face, thanks for $20. I've been balls deep in Star Wars since I was 3 years old. One of those guys that pre-ordered that Jabba the Hutt that you were lusting over, and Solo was the first Star Wars movie I haven't gone to see the first day in the theater. It speaks volumes. Yeah, I hear you, man. Star Wars fans are just like you now. I mean, real Star Wars fans are here. I know they're like, don't say real Star Wars fans. No, I'm sorry. I don't believe. I refuse to believe that there are Star Wars fans that are sincere in their heart that are gobbling up what Disney has to give right now. I can't believe it. It's not true. Real Star Wars fans are people who have been following Star Wars their whole lives and see this as just anathema. It's just garbage. And they're all here. They're all coming here to me, to world class bullshitters, to geeks and gamers. Of course they are. I mean, so it's guys like you. And by the way, I want to order that Jabba the Hutt toy, and we're making a lot of money. So I might be able to do it. This channel's being really good to me. I might actually order that Jabba the Hutt and review it, based on all the super chats that I'm getting. And my wife would probably be cool with it at this point. She's, she has to admit, talking about Star Wars is paying the bills, and we do have to make videos. That's my excuse, honey. Talking about Star Wars pays some bills. We do need to continue to make videos. I do believe that if I buy a Jabba the Hutt toy for $900, I will be able to make a video that will pay for it. She'll say, "No, you won't," but I'll say, "But yeah, but it'll kind of, I don't know. We'll make it up in volume." Does that sound convincing? Astro Walker, thanks for $2. Are you going to buy an L3 Funko and make it pop? Yes, I am. I saw it's at Target. People have told me about it, and I'm probably going to go over and get one. L337 is the absolute worst. Absolute worst. Yeah, it is a tax. All the toys are a tax write-off. Well, obviously they are. I'm keeping all the receipts. Silent 7, please notice me. I've been loyally watching your vids and streams since Zach told us about you. Hi, Silent 7. I do notice you. I'm glad you're here. I'm definitely glad that you're in the audience, and welcome. Skyhawk89 says, did you get my $5? Good luck with the story. I may support it. It looks good. I want good comics. I like good stories. I hate new Star Wars. Skyhawk, thank you for your $5. I appreciate you very much. I think I might apply your $5 towards a gigantic Jabba the Hutt toy. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should get the Jabba the Hutt or no? I might do it. I don't know. Black Pidgeot says, notice me and my Tikochu. I noticed you. Yeah. I should get it. No, says my. All right. See, the no's stand right out. It's like I hear no, and I'm like, oh, all right, maybe I won't do it. Yeah, I wish I'd gotten the sail barge. I really regret that now. I really regret not getting the sail barge. That would have been great. Do it. Get it. Yeah, I will. I will get the Jabba the Hutt. I want it really badly. If I don't get it, I will regret not getting it. That is the thing. Andrea wanted this Frank Sinatra painting that I got her. Frank Sinatra used to paint clowns when he was sad. And, one of them went up for auction on eBay, and it was so expensive. And she looked at it all the time. I mean, she just looked at it all the time and just thought, it got away once. Like the guy took it down because he had second thoughts. And she just, I mean, literally, we're talking about over the course of a year, she thought about that clown painting and it was so expensive. And I finally just said, you have to buy it. Like, you have to buy it because if you don't buy it, it's going to haunt you for the rest of your life. You clearly want the clown painting. And she said, yes, please. So bought the clown painting. John Wayne Gacy painted clowns too. Yeah, a lot of people paint. A lot of people paint clowns, and they probably got the idea from Frank Sinatra. So now we own an original Frank Sinatra clown painting. She absolutely loves the clown painting. I think I could get a Jabba the Hutt. Yeah, I would feed him. I would feed him Ticos. Flame Alligator really likes transgender Buddy Holly. Yeah, but fatter than Buddy Holly, like a lumpy, like Buddy Holly after he's been sitting in the morgue for a few days, transgendered, and then put dye in his hair. So that's basically what we're looking at right now. We're looking at Buddy Holly that is transgendered, but he's been bloated in the morgue, and he's colored his hair like green. That is what almost all SJW feminists look like, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. It's like, just stop looking like that. Just stop it. Look like something else. Dio Brando, thanks for $2. Get the sail barge and run over it with the SUV. Yo, that would be a video that would make people angry. I would end up on PewDiePie getting hated on for that. I don't think I can do that. Or no, H3 would be time to stop. It's time to stop buying expensive toys and running over them with your car. I can't do that because it just kind of thumbs my nose, thumb my nose, yeah, in the direction of people who would be like, hey, that money could have gone to buy me groceries or something. I can't do that. I'll run over a $20 toy. That's my upper limit. Did I spend more than $20 on that stupid Ray speeder bike? I can't remember. I loved running over that thing. Kimanix, thank you for Canadian $2. Just got my epic Rose Tico action figure. I'm glad. I'm really glad. I just mailed out a bunch of signed Rose Tico action figures to people who won them in one of my live chats on last Sunday. Hi, Uncle Ethan. Is your Cyberfrog book okay for a 13-year-old? Yes, if you're okay with your 13-year-old seeing some blood and guts of bees and also some scary zombie people. Here, I'll be honest with you. I'm aiming this more at 16 and older, but as long as you're a little bit, if your 13-year-old isn't gonna have nightmares, sure. I would have loved this book when I was 13, but look at me. Toe thumb your nose, yeah. I think that's what it is. It's thumb your nose, isn't that the expression? Mark C, please put the t-shirt link in the header. The chat link is too small on the phone. How do I do that? I don't know how to do it, Mark. How do I do that? I mean, I definitely want to do that, but I can't. Anyway, let me put the links back in. I want to see if we can we get a couple more pledges on the, wait a second. How come it's not working? There we go. All right, so here is my Indiegogo. Here's the Cyberfrog Indiegogo. Please do go and pledge to the Indiegogo. And over here, let's see what's up. Oh my gosh, dude, we're at like 55,523 subscribers. I can't believe that. I'm not even paying attention. I'm so busy. Like, I'm preoccupied. This channel is growing so quickly. It's amazing. Amazing. And there's my voice. Ah, you got to hear amazing echo. It echoed 3 times. That was sweet. All right, let me see. Is this gonna work? No, it's not gonna work. It's amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah. Hi, Rob Liefeld. Hello. How come Rob Liefeld has the Trump? I don't know. Rob would have his own picture in there if it were really Rob. Hello, all. I'm new to Caps, and I'm looking to make friends. Please feel free to message me if you're looking for a pen pal or simply want to have cyber sex. Yeah, if you want to cyber Rob Liefeld, go ahead and do that. I think that would be just fine. All right. Hit like, guys, please. I'm gonna head out. We got 1.1 thousand likes though. I mean, so that's pretty good. I'm happy about that. And let's just check in. Did we jump at all or no? Probably didn't jump. I want to go over and watch Diversity in Comics stream. He's going right now. So also you guys should go over there and watch Diversity in Comics. Jeffrey Valise says, "Notice me, Ethan Senpai." Hello, Jeffrey Valise. Dio Brando. Cecil just showed up. Ew. Thank you for $2. Face to face. Thank you for $2 because you're our voice, well articulated. Love you guys very, very much. I do appreciate you. Thank you for the super chats. Thanks for the conversation. Thanks for breaking in my new studio. Once I clean up, I'm going to give you guys. I'm going to give you guys a nice tour of this place. I mean, it's not. There's not much to see really, but we'll go through and look at some junk, and it'll be fun. Yeah, appreciate you guys. All right, good night.